A cupcake with bright frosting appears against a white background. It hops forward and gasps as it discovers 3 muffin pans that exactly look like braille cells. 7 more brightly colored cupcakes appear. At the whistled command of the original cupcake, hop into the various muffin holes to form the braille letters TBK. The muffin tins are replaced by the Blind Kitchen logo, green braille letters TBK on a white background. Fade to black.
Hello, and welcome to The Blind Kitchen, where we've got you covered. I'm your host, Deborah Erickson, and in this episode, we're going to talk about the panhandle cover.
Deborah is wearing pot roast earrings. She is wearing a white chef's coat and a black apron with a leather label with the Blind Kitchen on it.
This tool serves as a safety measure to prevent a cook's hands from getting burnt on the hot handle of a hot pan. Some foods require cooking methods that happen both on the stovetop and in the oven, such as reverse searing and braising. I actually have a pot roast in the oven right now, and after I get it out, I'm going to explain to you why this tool is so adaptive. The first thing I'm going to do is to get my heat-resistant gloves so that my hands are protected when I pull this out of the oven. I'm going to put those on. And then I'm going to open the oven door. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to open the oven door. And I'm going to reach in and grab the top rack, pull it out. And now I'm going to take my hot pan and set it on the burner I've chosen for it on the stove, making sure it's securely on there. I don't want it to tip at this point in time. And I'm going to close the oven door. And I wish you had smell-o-vision because this smells so good. So now I know it's safely on there. I'm taking off one of the heat gloves because I'm going to need my fingers free on that hand to open the pan handle cover so we can slide it over the handle. I'm using the hand that has the glove on it to see where that handle is, and also as a protective guide so I don't burn my other hand as I guide the pan handle cover onto the handle. Most cooks do not use pan handle covers. Cooks with vision can just look over and see the steam or some other sign that the pan is very hot and be reminded not to touch it. But we don't have enough vision to be able to see the steam, so we need a backup plan. And the pan handle cover is that backup plan. When we touch it, we're reminded that it is indeed still hot, and that's what helps keep us safe. I want to mention one more very important thing about the pan handle cover. It should never, never, never go inside of a hot oven. It is heat resistant to a point, but not to the hot temperatures that ovens generate. It should only be used on a stovetop with a pan that is cooling down, not one that is currently being heated. It isn't a hot pad or a hot glove. It's just to protect the handle while the pan cools down. Pan handle covers come in different shapes, sizes, and materials. There are very thick cotton ones or thinner cotton ones that are quilted, and the thicker they are, the better heat protection they offer, but they offer no non-slip protection, and nor do they offer much tactile information because of their bulkiness. Alternatively, those that are made of 100% silicone offer excellent non-slip protection, excellent heat protection, but they are so stiff that they don't offer much tactile information to a blind and visually impaired cook. The model selected for you by the Blind Kitchen marries these worlds. It is made of a quilted cotton, and so that offers heat protection, but it also is thin enough that it offers tactile information. The silicone layer that coats it offers non-slip protection and also heat resistance. Because your panhandle cover is made of cotton. You can wash it with the laundry or when you do your dishes. However, it is recommended that you do not dry it in a dryer because the dryer cycle will break down the silicone and your panhandle cover will have a much shorter lifespan. Another nice thing about the model selected by the Blind Kitchen is there is a little loop near the opening, and that allows you to hang it on a hook so that it can air dry. Thank you for being a member of the Blind Kitchen community. We know that your panhandle cover is going to offer you a lot of protection in your cooking and perhaps maybe inspire you to try some new cooking methods. Until next time, happy cooking.
She smiles towards the camera. Fade to black. The Blind Kitchen logo appears. Fade to black. Neo Creative Productions logo appears. The logo fades to black.